Good morning. This week I am doing a section of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. I am in Lowood. I've got an ulterior motive for my bushwalk today. I am outside the entrance that leads from Pete's Hobby Nursery, which is an all-native nursery, so I plan on getting native plants when I get back from my walk today. So yeah, gonna do some gardening this weekend. So ulterior motive, but yeah, come check it out with me. So a little bit about this section, because it's quite special. So I mentioned that my ulterior motive today was to go visit a native plant nursery called Pete's Hobby Nursery. But what makes this part of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail special is that Pete himself is actually partly responsible for the beautification of this stretch. And as we can see, some new planting behind me there. So Pete began planting natives at the end of the street where the nursery is, and he initiated this project and funded it. I think they last checked about 5,500 native plantings that has been done there. Eventually the Somerset Regional Council got on board with this as well, and they now have a 2-kilometre stretch of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail that has been regenerated with native plants, largely thanks to Pete. That whole section of trail is really just quite beautiful and really makes you have a great appreciation for our Australian native plants. There are just some gorgeous natives out there. So yeah, that's a bit about this little section. Ooh, it's a rice flower. I have one planted at home, but mine is very tiny. It has no flowers. And a remophilia. I love these. These grow so well at my place. But that's cool. A safety marker. Ooh, looks like a grevillea ground cover. I did try and grow grevillea ground cover. Wonder if it's one of these. I killed it. What's this? Oh. Seating area. Oh, it's a bird. I think it's a superb fairy wren in the grass there. Look at this Banksies. Oh, and a grevillea behind it. Hi. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, hi. 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 Oh. Aren't you lovely? Bye. You know, I thought this walk might be pretty boring, but already I got to pat a horse. Beautiful white horse. Ooh, is this a creeping boobiella? At home I call them creepy boobs, because I am a child. GP's Hobby Place Yard Art Sale, motorcycle parts, over 4,000 things. Emphasis on things. It's the place with the 4,000 things. I believe them. I wonder if it's like a monument to the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. Yes, I would like to buy the memories of my childhood pink little car. Wait, hold up. What's that sign say? Unfinished tiny house. Hello. What? 2 patios, 5 rooms. Oh yeah, I found it. It's a little bit more shabby chic for my tastes, but still, tiny house. It's my dream house. Well, not that one. Is that a salt bush? Yep, that's a salt bush. The leaves are edible and they taste quite salty. I assume that's where the name comes from. Oh boy, am I about to make some cow friends? Hi, oh you're so little. Oh, you're so fluffy. Oh, you're so fluffy. Yes. Hello. My name's Linda. So a little bit about the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. In total, it is 161 kilometres long. It spans from Ulterior up to Yarraman. Ulterior is in Ipswich, FYI, and Yarraman's in Yarraman. Most journeys on this trail are done by bicycle, so a lot of people do bike packing along this trail, being that it is 161 kilometres in length. But you can walk it. It is dog friendly. You can bring your furry friend, and it's horse friendly too, so people can horse ride this trail as well. There are shuttle services to get you back because it's 161 kilometres one way, and I think this is probably one of those rare places where you could walk with your dog and camp with your furry friend. There really aren't many places you can hike and camp with a dog, so this is one of those opportunities. But in saying that, I haven't investigated the camping options, because a fun thing you can do on this trail is not camp at all. You'll go through little historic towns, so you can take a night in a nice little hotel, and you can get pub meals for lunch. So there's lots of options, and obviously you can resupply for food along the trail in the little towns. I have heard the trails closer to Yarraman are quite nice, like really pretty looking. I am probably not doing the most exciting section of the trail, but the size of that dam. Now that's a dam. A dam. I have a conundrum. I do need to pee, and if you can see my surroundings, there is not a private pee spot to be found. The purpose of today's, apart from my ulterior motive of buying some native plants, is also part of my distance training. If you watched my last video, I am kind of training to do my first great walk, the Sunshine Coast Hinterland Great Walk. So I am doing distance and weight training. I think I'm okay with the weight. So today my aim is 16 kilometres, which is around about the longest section of the Great Walk. Of course, it is not going to be just nice and flat like this is. It's going to be a lot more elevation up and down, but it's still a couple of months away, so I just want to get my body used to longer distances. So the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail is perfect for that. If you just want to do distance and then introduce elevations later, this is a great place to start, because it's following a rail trail. It's pretty much going to be flat, because that's what railway lines do. They cut through to get to be as flat as possible. So that's my plan for today. Bridge. Wait, this isn't the bridge I'm walking to, is it? I feel like I got here way too quick. Okay, so that is my turnaround point. Cool. Here's a bit of bridge by the looks. So here's a fun fact. The Lockyer Creek Railway Bridge is the only remaining heritage listed railway bridge on the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. There was another one, the Harlan Rail Bridge, but it was destroyed by the 2013 floods. So this is the last one standing. How cool. I'm getting a little willy wagtail dance. Hey buddy. The Lockyer Creek Railway Bridge was still being used as a railway up until 1993. That's not that long ago. And it went under rehabilitation to be part of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail in 2017, and officially opened for walkers and cycling traffic in 2019. So now we get to enjoy this heritage listed bridge. I'm now heading back to where I started from in Lowood. My pee, FYI, I think it's just absorbed itself. Look at this cow. Same body, same. Okay, so I found one of these table and chairs situations have appeared again. Hooray. Because the bottom of my feet are burning. I just feel like they're on fire. It's always the first thing to go, which is why I'm practicing long distance, because yeah, I want to try and not have that happen. If anyone have tips, by the way, like, am I just meant to put up with it? The feet burn? You guys been friends long, or? Okay, so after reviewing my map a little bit more, I did remember I haven't parked at the beginning of the track because I wanted to go to the nursery. So I'm a little bit further along. So my total track from where I parked to the bridge and back is actually only 13.5 kilos. So I'm quite a bit off. I really need to learn how to math. Not gonna lie. That's looking pretty good right now. So I've passed where I've parked and we're walking through the older planted section of the part of the regeneration project with native plants. And yeah, you can see how big it's going to be and beautiful it is, and that's what we can expect further up the trail where they've done all the little planting. So it'll be just amazing once all that grows up like this has. Was this track the most exciting bushwalk? No, it wasn't. But I've had a good time. I met some cows, got to pat a horse, saw some cool plants, saw a cool old bridge. It was quite lovely. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself today. So yeah, well, had myself a pastry, a nice cool lemon lime and bitters drink, and now I'm basically back at my car. So now it's time to do the fun thing, which is go plant shopping. Yay!